The following program is a paid advertisement for Bridgeland Auto Brokers and does not represent the views or opinions of this station.
Cheap and clean and clean and cheap and cheap and clean and clean and cheap. CleanCarsCheap.com.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Welcome to January's CleanCarsCheap.com auto show. And this month we're going to have a whole lot that's going to work for everybody's budget. We got it all in this show, so stay tuned. You're going to see something for everybody. Not only do we have some nice vehicles, but we brought the kids along this month. And we brought some reptiles. We got snakes, alligators, wherever you're looking. Well, you wouldn't be looking for snakes or alligators, but you're going to have an opportunity to see some of these animals, have a little bit of fun this month. So stay tuned and enjoy the show.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
She's just holding on, buddy. She's just as scared as you are. Just as scared as you are, Rob.
He's gonna be like.
She told you to hold her face, didn't she?
No, he's okay.
She just doesn't want to slip, that's all. She's just hanging on.
We want to run it again? Here we go. Rolling in 3, 2.
First up, we have a 2018 Toyota Tundra Platinum. I wanted to put this first in the commercial because I thought this was the deal that made the most sense. We imported 3 of these out of Montreal. I couldn't buy them in the States for what I could buy them there for. Obviously, we're buying on the currency exchange, which is something that most dealers won't even tell you, but it's no secret. Why wouldn't you buy them like that? Take this 2018. We got white, black, or dark gray. We actually sent the dark gray one out for a lift, so this thing's gonna come back looking pretty. This truck is priced at $44,995 at a monthly payment of $616 a month. If you were to go buy this thing brand new, you're gonna be in the 50s. This is top of the line. This is caviar when it comes to the truck world. This truck's brand new again. Crew Max, you got more room than you probably do in your master bedroom. The tow hooks haven't even been put on this truck. The floor mats are still in the wrapper. At $44,995, how does this not make sense? Now, I'm not only gonna give you a little razzle dazzle with the price. Watch this though. If you took this truck out, you're paying just the sales tax and DMV. If you drove the truck for 2 years, okay, you're gonna owe $33,463 on the truck. The value right now of a 2016 with 24,000 miles, assuming that you're gonna drive 12,000 miles a year, your truck would be worth $37,000. So if you drove in here today with a 2016, this truck is worth $37,000. You're only gonna owe $33,400. So you have a few $1,000s in equity. Where you're really gonna gain traction is in your 3rd year. So if you kept this truck for 3 years, put 12,000 miles a year on it, you're gonna have 36,000 miles on it. Your truck is gonna be worth $36,400. So the depreciation doesn't really add up too much in that 3rd year. Here's the kicker. Now you owe $27,200. So you got a truck that's worth $36,400 in today's market. So how we come up with those numbers is we look at a 2015 with 36,000 miles. We do auction reports, which is how we're gonna appraise your car if you drove it in here to trade. Again, $36,400, you'd only owe $27,200. You have almost $10,000 worth of equity. If that doesn't make sense, nothing will. Whether you're buying my truck, whether you're buying a $10,000 car, this is how we're gonna talk to you. We're gonna explain things. We're not just gonna put the car, bring it up in front of you, try to sell you on a payment, let the salesman walk back and forth 5, 6, 7 times to get the job done. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk English to you and make sense. That's the difference with Bridgeland. Come on out and drive this truck home today. How do we sell our cars at Bridgeland?
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Next up is a 2015 Kia Forte EX loaded leather roof, 52,000 miles. The best part about this car is it's priced at $99.95 and it gives them a monthly payment of
only $169 a month, or with a little bit down, taxes and first payment, $149 a month.
$149 a month. That's got to be cheaper than your cell phone payment. So if you're looking for a car that you don't have to pick everybody's pockets in your household at the end of the month to get the payment made, this is definitely going to do it. This will be an easy one to make. It's going to be cheap on insurance, well, maybe. Depends on your driving record, obviously.
And
but
you don't have to dig too far in your pouch.
Visit us at CleanCarsCheap.com.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Next up is this 2018 Jeep Renegade Trailhawk. These things are awesome. We sell these things like hotcakes around here.
Absolutely.
Jim, tell them what this thing's got that the others don't.
I'll tell you what, it's got the accent colors for where it says Renegade. It's got the black wheels inside. Open that for me. The red accent trim. I'll tell you what, this thing with the two-tone, everybody's looking for them.
Not only does it have eyes, but it makes a lot of sense too when it's coming to your pocketbook or when it's trade time. One of the things that people don't pay attention to is what is the vehicle going to be worth 2 or 3 years down the road, because this someday will be your trade. I know that it's brand new to you now. This might be your new car today, but someday it will be the second half of the next deal. And where is it going to put you? We've done the homework for you, and there's what they call amortization. You can go right online yourself. Bankrate.com is one of the sites that you can grab this information from. And what you want to do is you want to take your financed amount. We want to look at what you'd owe in 2 years. Now we're going to have to plug in the interest rate, the selling price, or excuse me, the financed amount. And then what we want to do is we want to look at auction transactions. We're going to look at what this car would be worth if it were 2 years older than it is today, because that will be your car 2 years from now. We sit down with a lot of people and go through this.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about that, so we educate them so they can make that informed, educated decision that's going to benefit them in the short term.
Yep, so this vehicle is going to gain traction in its 3rd year, so you're better off to keep this vehicle. Usually we like to trade you out every 2, but you're better off to keep this one for 3 years. If you drove 12,000 miles a year, you're going to owe approximately $12,700, and it would be worth $14,150 if the market stayed the way it is today. So this makes all the sense in the world. Take this vehicle home at $20,995 or a payment of $286 a month. It's got one little minor incident in the Carfax. Maybe it hit a turtle, we don't know. But with a high score, we know it's something very small and cosmetic. Transparency is what we are.
Absolutely.
That's how we roll.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, so visit us at cleancarscheap.com.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
I have purchased many vehicles from several different dealerships in the area, and my experiences have run the gambit. I was referred to Bridgeland by a friend, and I was very happy that I was. The first impression was that vehicles on the lot were spotless. I have to say that I have never seen so many pre-owned vehicles in outstanding condition on one lot. A beautiful business office, better than competitive pricing, very friendly staff, and no high-pressure sales pitches sealed the deal. I took a moment to look around and noticed that the service center was just as nice. Everything was as good as it gets, and I will definitely be back again. The owner should be proud of this local business. Thank you, Tom and Bridgeland.
My buddy Justin Wade made my experience at Bridgeland the best car buying experience ever. This is my first time buying a car from a dealership. I was a little nervous at first, but Bridgeland is the best. I will never buy another car from another dealership. So happy to be a part of the Bridgeland Auto family. Thanks for everything, guys.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Next up is the 2 Spikeys, right? Yeah.
Rob, let me tell you something. Did you see the inside of this? You know, it's one of my favorite colors.
It's nougat brown.
A lot of people like it in brown.
He loves it in the brown. So if you're looking for that nougaty.
Check this out.
So this car is $57,000 brand new. It's an Audi Premium Plus Quattro. It's only got 67,000 miles on it. This was traded in by a gentleman. Again, we don't usually keep the trades too often, but you had to keep this one. This thing is a rock star. It's clean all the way around. Again, it's got that nougat brown interior. So if you like that,
In the brown.
you got it. This is going to do the trick for you. So
Heated rear seats.
heated, warm in the rear. So if you're looking for that car that's going to knock your socks off, that's going to, if you're a baller on a budget, maybe you want, yeah, this is going to do it. So if you're looking for that car that's got that $50,000 look and that $50,000 feel, but you don't want that $50,000 payment, here you go. $18,995, priced at a payment under $300 a month, $287. Yep. Well, cable, WWW, huh? Come on, get.
CleanCarsJeep.com
Yep.
or 315-633-7060
7 days a week.
for your convenience.
Yep, you'll be here.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Next up to bat is a 2018 Dodge Durango GT. This just came off the truck minutes ago, and it's probably not going to last long. The GT is going to give you that stealth look. It's got the gunmetal wheels, black obviously, with the black leather interior, third row seat, but this is going to hike the family around anywhere you need to go, but it's going to do it in style. So this vehicle, I'm going to assume this is probably somewhere in the high 40s maybe price tag wise. $30,495. How do you beat that? And when you're looking for these pre-owned, if you're looking for a pre-owned Dodge Durango GT, which means you want something nice and loaded up, if you're looking for them, you're going to notice that not a lot of these have the moonroof. You know, so when I did my homework yesterday, one of the things that I noticed was when you add the moonroof to it in a pre-owned market, it adds $3,000-$4,000. These guys are asking more for these vehicles with that equipment. We didn't do that, okay? So I got this price where everyone else is going to be without the roof, probably a little bit lower than that. Better yet, it's going to put you at a monthly payment that you can afford. A little over $400 a month, $416 a month. Quite a fraction of what it would be new. So the good thing about this is this. Let's be honest. Dodge products, Chrysler products, if you're the person that bought it brand new, you're going to take a pretty big hit of depreciation because, let's face it, they do take a big hit right out of the gate. So if you went into a dealership, bought this vehicle brand new, and tried to trade it in 2 years, and really didn't put a lot of cash down, maybe you just covered your sales tax, guaranteed that you're going to be upside down. Flip that screen upside down, Devin, would you? Got it. Okay, so you're going to be upside down in this vehicle, no doubt about it, if you went and bought it brand new. If you let somebody else take its first hit of depreciation, you step right in behind them and buy it like you would buy this. Come to me in 2-3 years and see how much of a hero I look like. This is going to put you right side up no matter how you cut it. Can you flip me back upside? Okay, perfect. So we're right side up again. Get into this 2018 Dodge Durango. You got a little over 21,000 miles. It's got the balance of the factory warranty. So not only is this thing out of Montreal, it's not even out of Montreal. I had to get it near Detroit. I had to go that far for this vehicle. But it's going to give you the balance of the factory warranty. And it's got looks to kill, let's face it. So visit us at cleancarscheap.com. You're going to see at the bottom of your screen, just get on that computer, type it, or just go old school and pick that phone up. Dial 315-633-7060. 315-633-7060. Open 7 days a week for your shopping convenience.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Rob,
This
tell us about the show.
This has been a lot of fun. I'm probably red in the face right now because I've been laughing so much doing these commercials, but this is the newest member to our commercial. This is a 2014 GMC Sierra 1500. It's got 51,000 miles, a clean 51,000 miles too. This thing is spotless on the inside, spotless on the outside.
Z71 20-inch wheels, OEM factory running boards. Probably the nice feature about this truck, it's a color.
Yep.
It's not a shade. It's not a silver or white. A lot of folks out there, they ask for color. We're finally able to give it to them in the brown.
We are. And if you're looking for it in the brown, this is going to be your truck. Again, 20-inch wheels, got all the gear, got the parking sensors, the 8-inch touchscreen in the inside. That's one of the bigger things you want to look for if you're looking for a Chevy. You're going to find a lot of your rental trucks have that little 4-inch touchscreen. This has got the 8-inch. So this one's got the Pandora radio. It's got everything under the sun here. It's a computer in your truck. So if you're looking for it in the brown, you want the opportunity to get it in your driveway at a monthly payment of $385 a month. This is a no-brainer. This is going to be an easy one. How do you not afford? Well, I don't want to offend anybody, but most people are looking for that truck payment of under $400 a month. This is going to hit the target very easily. Okay, so if you want a super clean truck, leave your brains at home. Call 315-633-7060. We are open 7 days a week. This thing's not going to last, however. So if you're looking for a nice truck at a great payment and you like it in the brown, this is the truck for you.
Or you can find us on www.
No, that went out a long time ago. It's
cleancarscheap.com.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Probably the biggest frustration for the buyer and for us is when it comes down to the trade. You know, we'll have people constantly over the last 20 plus years that I've been doing this. You can imagine how many people sat in front of me telling me that a dealership elsewhere was giving them $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 more for their trade than we had offered. And the first question that comes out of my mouth is, what were they selling you theirs for? Or how much was the difference? What was the money difference? And 9 times out of 10, the customer doesn't know. They don't know what that number was, when that's the only number that really matters. So the approach, knowing what I know from my side of the coin, if I were going out buying a car with the knowledge that I have, the way that I would approach a salesperson would be, listen, if you want to charge me $1 million for your car and give me $990,000 for mine, great. Our difference figure is $10,000. Or if you want to charge me $10,000 for yours and give me $0 for mine, I'm okay with that too, because it still gives me a $10,000 difference. So it doesn't make a difference what they sell you theirs for or what they give you for your trade. All it matters is what is the difference between the two numbers. Doesn't matter if what you owe on your trade is irrelevant. It's relevant when it comes to payment, but as far as the deal structure, it's completely irrelevant. All that matters is the difference figure, and then everything else will fall into line from there. So when you're going out shopping, I mean, we're very transparent. So it's here, that's how we work. If we're working a deal based on payment, we're always going to show you what you're paying for the vehicle. But the only thing that really matters is that difference figure. So while you're out shopping, I'd definitely encourage people to kind of take that approach. You know, again, everything outside of that difference figure essentially is smoke and mirrors. And there's a whole lot of that going on out there. And that kind of makes our job difficult. It makes the buying process for the customer extremely frustrating. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, I mean, this is going to be a good place to come on in. We're more than willing to educate and show people things that they otherwise wouldn't understand. And that's really the difference with us. This just came in on trade 2 days ago. Haven't had time to detail it yet, so we're not going to open up the inside for you. Super clean car though, 11,000 miles, priced right. We got this thing at $13,995. I wish it was 11. $13,995 at a payment of $212 a month with tax and DMV down. If you don't want to put the tax and DMV down, you don't have to bother, because you're buying the car so cheap that 2 years, 3 years from now, you will not be upside. You got your chin strap on. You won't be upside down in this car. So when it's trade time, come on in. You're going to be able to sit in front of a salesperson who's going to walk to his manager one time with our dealership. You're not going to have that back and forth 3 and 4 times. You're going to walk in, we're going to give you what you owe, and we're going to trade you out to another car. Keep you in a similar payment, move you up a couple years. That's the name of the game here at Bridgeland.
Let me just add one more thing to that. A lot of times with these very inexpensive cars, you don't really get a lot of things, but this particular car's got the upgraded wheels, the sunroof, all one color, spot on.
She's black on black, got the black wheels, got the look, got the mileage, it's got the warranty too. So you're gonna get the balance of your factory warranty, and you're gonna get an easy breezy payment. So whether you're a kid going back to school, maybe you just need a second or a third car for your family. Maybe you're just on a budget, like most people in this world, okay? So this is gonna be a perfect buy with only 11,000 miles, way underpriced at $13,995, a payment in the just a little over $200 a month. This is an absolute no-brainer. So, like we say, leave your brains at home. Leave your brains at home, come on in, just bring us your budget. You're gonna drive home in this one today.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Next up to bat is a 2017 Chevy Spark. 21, he really wanted to do that. 21,000 miles on this car. We got it priced at $99.95. Do the confetti again, will you? $99.95. So this car is going to get the trick done with low mileage. The biggest thing about this car is just budget.
Yeah,
so
it's
if
it's like a keychain car. You carry it around with you.
not a lot of people come in here and don't even want to spend $200 a month. Sometimes it's a second car. Sometimes it's a first car for one of your kids. You just don't really want to put too much on the plate.
Super affordable.
$169 a month. You can fill this thing up with, God, 20 bucks maybe.
Go
So
400 miles.
it's going to be great on gas for you. So if you got a kid that's on a budget, maybe you're on a budget yourself. Maybe you just want a decent little car with low mileage on it, with a factory warranty. I'm sure this still got some left.
Commuters. Great commuter
Yeah,
car.
whatever you're looking for. So this is one of the last cars of our show, but I think probably one of the best buys of our show.
One of the biggest bangs for the buck.
Yep, so if you're looking for biggest bang for your buck, this car should do it. Visit us at cleancarscheap.com. We are here again at how many days a week?
7 days a week for your commute.
7 days a week. One of the only dealerships that is. Visit us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 10 to 3. Look forward to seeing you. Go online, look this car up, make the phone call, get a little bit more information, whatever you may need, set the appointment. We're going to put this in your driveway within hours.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Next up to bat is probably the nicest truck that we have on our lot right now. It's a 2017 GMC Sierra 2500 Denali diesel.
One of my favorites, Rob. Actually, it is my favorite in the truck line. Any truck out there.
Favorite?
Favorite. I'll tell you why. It's got 20-inch chrome wheels. It's got a power sliding rear window, power folding mirrors, sunroof, navigation, heated seats, cooled seats, dual climate control. I love the diesels, the 3/4.
How about the DVD? Did you figure that? It's got the DVD too, and the reason that it's got the DVD is because it's got the DVD because we actually ordered this for our personal truck a couple of years ago, brand new. Every year, because these Denali's hold their value so well, what we end up doing is buying a brand new one. Obviously, we get a good deal because we know people in the business. So we'll buy a brand new Denali, we'll keep it, we'll put 5,000 or 6,000 miles on it, and we'll lose somewhere between $5,000 and $6,000. But if we had kept it for another year, we'd lose another $5,000. So essentially, when you buy these, you got to expect to maybe lose $5,000 a year, which is not a lot to say on a $70,000 plus truck. So we bought this truck, we actually sold it to a gentleman. He kept it and traded it back in. He wanted to downsize. So back in our hands, this one ended up. And when we ordered this, we didn't skip a beat. We actually, Jimmy, one of the things I did the order, I actually wanted to make sure that this had the color matched guards here. So these wheel flares actually don't come like this standard. This is a $700 option, just to give you a little bit of an example of how detailed we were when we did the order. So this was our personal truck. It came in the same condition that we sold it in, and we're gonna sell it a little bit underpriced just to make it pop on TV. But this truck is gonna be priced at $56,295. Better yet, watch this. If you bought the truck at $56,295, okay? You know my amortization, you know I love those numbers, okay? You're gonna buy it for $56,295. You're gonna drive it 12,000 miles a year, okay? So you're gonna keep the truck for 2 years. You're gonna owe, in 2 years, you're gonna owe $41,764, okay? That'll be your payoff amount. The value of the truck 2 years from now is gonna be $45,900. So you get $5,000 in the bank. So if you don't want to put the tax down, you want to roll your tax in, you want to maybe stretch the term a little bit, have a nice easy payment, you can do that and not be upside down. So now, if you wanted to keep it for 3 years, maybe 2 years is a little bit too quick for you. In your third year, this vehicle, let's assume that it had 66,000 miles on it at that point, okay? You're going to owe $34,063. The value at that time of this truck, if the market kind of stays the way it is, which are pretty consistent on these models, 100%. The truck's going to be worth $39,100. So again, you're going to maintain your $5,000 worth of equity. So if you can hop in a lady like this, drive it 2 years, 3 years, whenever you're comfortable getting out of it, and always maintain $5,000 in equity.
It's a no-brainer.
It's just, all it takes is a budget. Leave your brains at home. If you got the budget, you don't need the brains. So this is going to do it. This truck is 100% the way that I would want it if I were buying it myself. This is not going to last. Visit us at cleancarscheap.com.
Or 315-633-7060.
You got the phone number right this time.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Prior to visiting Bridgeland Auto Brokers, I was completely stressed out searching for a new used vehicle for several months. After researching reviews and available inventory, Bridgeland was an exact match for the year and models I was looking for. The entire experience of purchasing the car from Dave was better than any previous car buying experience. I cannot stress it enough. The service was absolutely phenomenal, professional, and personable. Their inventory was immaculate, and they have a great financing team. The entire experience of meeting everybody, working with Dave and the other staff was really top-notch. I didn't just purchase a great car this time, I know I have a trusted team ready for my next purchases for years to come.
I was looking at a different vehicle to feel safe and comfortable on the days when I have a long commute. I have chatted with Mickey about all the things my perfect someday vehicle would have. After I had tested a different car, Mickey called to say she had the car I really wanted. This is the car I will drive for many years. Mickey puts in all her effort for every customer to be sure they love the car and get a great deal. I simply cannot say enough positive things about not only my experience, but also the experiences that I witnessed my family receive. All top of the line.
Start boxing me. First up was a 2018 Toyota Tundra Platinum. at $44,995. This vehicle priced at over $57,000 new, 300 miles with the plastic on the seats. Buy it at $616 a month. Car number 2 was a 2015 Kia Forte with only 52,000 miles, a car priced under 10 grand. At $99.95, you can take it home at 2 payment options, either $149 a month with tax and tags down or $169 without a dime out of your pocket. Third up was a 2018 Jeep Renegade Trailhawk. This thing was a definite head turner with only 14,000 miles, priced at $20,995. You can drive this at $286 a month. These things are impossible to find. This 2014 Audi A6 priced at $18,995, 67,000 miles. The car looks like it's got 30. Drive it at $287 a month. 2018 Dodge Durango GT. These are a little bit hard to find with the roof. 21,000 miles, black in color, $416 a month. You better get down fast for this one. This 2014 GMC Sierra we had priced at $25,495, had the 20-inch wheels, 51,000 miles. This thing is super clean at $385 a month. 2017 Ford Focus. This thing was a head turner. You got to admit, 11,000 miles, $212 a month, or $233 without a dime out of your pocket. You're never going to owe more than this car's worth. 2017 Chevy Spark, another $99.95 car with 21,000 miles, $169 a month with 0 out of your pocket. Get down here and get this today. 2017 GMC Sierra Denali with only 20,000 miles. This is the second time we've owned this truck. This thing is absolutely flawless. Drive it at $768 a month, only tax and DMV down. Look, you're gonna have all that clapping, right? Yeah. Welcome to the 2019, try it again. What are those things called? They're like reptiles? Yeah. Welcome to the 2009, see the kangaroo? He won't bite my hand, right? Come here. Willie, Willie. Yeah. He's scary. Really is, he looks powerful. He's start boxing me. He was like, ha ha ha. Freaked me out, man. Get closer. Get in.
Crikey! Power folding side view mirrors. Oh my, Rob.
Okay.
Smart key system. Crikey.
It's got the 20-inch wheels. It's got the
3, 2.
Try it again.
And hey, Rob, don't forget about ready? It's just a color. It's just a color.
Nougat.
Oh, there you go. Powers. Thank you. It's got heated back seats, dude. What?
Give me a scream, though.
Oh, crikey! Rob, more brown.
That's what you gotta do. Look at that.
Woo! Crikey!
I want you to go. Be like, oh, this is a cute little fella. Next up, Mr. Finnegan, we got a 2014 Chevy Silverado 2500.
Crikey!